welcome back to another video of Paradox0398. In this video, we're going to be playing Roblox Car Crushers 2, and about 2 weeks ago, they came out with Update 28. Now, I know I haven't really uploaded in 2021 all that much yet, and I know I did upload like 2 or 3 videos towards the beginning of January, but those were already on my computer, already edited, ready to be uploaded for like a week at that point, that I just hadn't gotten around to uploading. So technically this is the first video in 2021, so I think this is actually the first, yeah, so this is the first video recording of 2021. But anyways, that doesn't matter. I'm going to be trying to upload at least 3 times a week for 2021, rather than, you know, like my original schedule, which really wasn't a schedule at all, which was like, I'd upload for like a month, and then I'd just stop uploading for like 2 weeks, and I'd upload once or twice, and I'd just stop uploading, and it wasn't even a schedule. It was just me being too lazy to upload videos, and I'm like, oh geez, it's been a month, I really need to record now, and then I do it, and then the whole process repeats all over again. But anyways, I'm going to be trying to upload at least 3 times a week for 2021, so hopefully I can do that. I'm not saying it'll happen, but I'm going to try and stop being lazy and do that. But anyways, besides all that, it doesn't really matter. Well, it does, but besides all that, let's go ahead and just get straight into the video. So, Update 28 changelog. I'm going to be reading this, as I said, off of the Car Crushers 2 official Discord server, because they show a lot more stuff. Like, they show everything that they added in the Discord update logs channel on their official Discord server, rather than in the game description. Because in the Roblox Car Crushers 2 game description, they only show like 4 or 5 things. In the update logs channel on their official Discord server, they show like 15 things. And I want to, you know, cover everything in the update if I can. But anyways, Update 28 changelog. First up, and probably the best part about this update, they have added a new $100 trillion top vehicle, which I will go ahead. Oh, you can already see. Here is one of the other vehicles that they've added. I'll get to that later. Okay, so first thing on the list, they have added a brand new $100 trillion top vehicle, a highly explosive ICBM transport with a self-destruction ability. It's a nuke truck, basically. And you can see this thing is, okay, yeah, weight, 66 tons. That's pretty darn heavy. Okay, I have my rocket booster on the back, but I'm gonna go ahead and spawn this thing. And I can just say immediately, which you can probably tell, this thing is ginormous and also very heavy. Like, if you want to turn up, and this guy's gonna run into me. Okay, let's show off the main feature of this thing. This is what you get for trying to run into me while I'm trying to record a video. You... Aw, did nothing for him. I wasn't close enough. Okay, so anyways, you can't, like, first turn the wheel and then start driving. You have to first start driving at least 5 miles an hour and then turn. Because you see what happens when you try and turn and then go? It's trying, but it's not getting anywhere too fast. You have to go at least 5 miles an hour too, as I said, because it doesn't really do too much when you're only going like 1 mile an hour. As you can see, I go and then start turning up. Well, that worked that time. But then it just up, and now I'm lagging. Dude, stop it! Stop it! Stop this! You are interrupting the video. Sir. Stop, please. Why did I type so slow? Stop it! Why you bully me? Why you must do this to me? Go, leave, never come back. Okay. Take, what is it now? 3? So this thing is just extremely large and heavy. It has a self-destruction feature. You can either click it or press Q. And then after the timer runs out, like once you press Q or click on it, a 10-second timer starts counting down from 10. The timer starts counting down from 10. And it starts beeping. And you can hear it. It starts beeping there. And once the countdown from 10 hits 0, you've already seen this. Once the countdown hits 0, boom. I like this. I feel like it should be a little bit more destructive, seeing as it is a ginormous nuke truck. But you know what? I'm still happy for this. Hopefully, the next time somebody comes up and hits me like that, I can destroy them with the nuke feature here before they can back away. But one other thing I want to mention, you see how they added 3 fire extinguishers up here? Now I'm not sure why. There's no other vehicles in Car Crushers 2 that I can think of right now have fire extinguishers. And they have 3 of them on this. First of all, that's a little bit overkill. Second, what do you need these for? This is a nuke truck. I mean, what, to put out the fire of the nuke explosion? And let me demonstrate why this wouldn't work if that was the case. So, I explode the nuke truck. Oh, now look, there's fire that I'd like to extinguish with my fire extinguisher. Oh, wait a minute. The fire extinguishers exploded. Yeah, so that doesn't work out too well, if that's what you're trying to do with the fire extinguishers. But anyways, also, the back end of the truck never really explodes. I'm not sure why this is. I'm not sure if that's a glitch, but the back end of the truck always just doesn't explode. So, I'm just going to finish that off there. There you go. Okay. Dude, why you bully me? Why you must do this to me? Okay, next up on the update list. They have added, besides this, 3 new vehicles. And the first one, actually, let me just go into the dealership here and scroll through and find it. Okay, the first vehicle, besides the nuke truck that they've added, is the Sharpo ATV. And it's not too heavy. Definitely not as heavy as a nuke truck. And it is $1.3 million. I have the rocket booster on the back of it. I always have the rocket booster on the back of it. If you're wondering how to get the rocket booster, then you have to buy it with Robux. And it's in the shop in the lobby there, or in the shop of the game. Forgot what it's called, but anyways, it's something for Robux. It's for Robux. Like, you can't get it without Robux. You have to have Robux in order to get it. And I bought it with Robux. Okay, so this vehicle is interesting. It's pretty slow. It only has 3 gears, and top speed is like 45. It's not really that fast. And it's kind of hard to control it. It has a really good turning radius because of how close the wheels are. The wheels are big. But anyways, you can kind of see, this is the only, I think this is the only vehicle in the game with these sort of different suspension physics. You can see when I turn, like, it leans a lot more than any other vehicle in the game. And also when I hit W, when I go, like, it leans back a lot more than any other vehicle in the game, which isn't that much, but it's still a significant amount. Even if I'm really not going too fast, even if I just tap W, it leans back a lot more than any other vehicle in the game. And then, actually, let me back up to demonstrate this. And then, when I am trying to stop, it leans forward a lot more than any other vehicle in the game, which again isn't that much, but it's still more than any other vehicle in the game that I know of. But either way, like, these physics are slightly different, and I'll show you over here at the vehicle suspension tester thing. If I can get there in the next few years. Okay, so here we are. And I'll show you, you go over bumps, and the wheels go up, and they immediately go back down, and it's, like, not too cushiony, so, like, it doesn't let the wheels, like, go from, like, the center of the wheel here. It doesn't let it go up, like, up here or anything. It's firm, but I mean, like, when you lean, or when you turn, it leans very much. Like this. I don't know why this is, but this has an interesting sort of, I'd call it a glitch. Because of this, when you rocket boost, now what normally happens with when you rocket boost in Car Crushers 2 is the back of the vehicle leans down, or like leans back slightly, like the back of the vehicle leans down slightly, and the front of the vehicle leans up slightly. Not very much, but just a little bit, right? In this vehicle, complete opposite happens, and I just completely lose control of the vehicle. If I rocket boost and I just go in a straight line, it doesn't really do anything. But if I start to turn it all, like, I start losing control of the vehicle. And I would call this a glitch. I don't think it's intentional that this is happening. But I'm not sure what's up with these physics, though. But whatever. That's one of the new vehicles that they've added. I'm definitely not going to use this thing anytime soon. because it's kind of crappy. Well, I mean, they did a good job on it. I mean, no offense there, but I mean, like, I'm just gonna stick with my Chevy Impala because it's a lot faster than this, and doesn't have the sort of glitch with the rocket booster. So fix this, please. That still won't get me to drive this thing more. I don't know. I'm just gonna stick to my Chevy Impala, okay? Okay, next up are the new vehicles that they've added. 2 more besides this and the NUKE truck. Next up is the BMW i8, and they did an amazingly good job on this thing, on the model of it, modeling it, of course. And I always thought that this vehicle was electric IRL, but apparently that's not the case. As you can hear, it has an engine. So I'm not sure. Is this an electric vehicle IRL? I'm gonna look that up after I finish recording this video. I thought it was electric. I guess not. Or maybe this is just a glitch. But I'll tell you if it is electric IRL or not, and it'll be in captions right here. It'll say if it is electric IRL or not, because I don't know. But I'll look it up and tell him, so you can know. Viewers, whoever's watching this video, you can know. Is it electric? I don't know. I guess not. Anyways, so, yeah, it's fast. It's definitely not as fast as an electric vehicle, that's for sure. As electric vehicles have more torque, a lot more torque. But, I mean, for the price, it's fast, and it slows down pretty fast. I mean, that's all I can really say for vehicles like this. I mean, what else is there to say? It's fast. It's averagely fast for a vehicle like this, and it slows down averagely fast like a vehicle like this. So yeah, they did a good job on this model. I really like all the detail that they put into it, especially compared to some of the a lot older models when Car Crashers 2 like first came out. They did a really crappy job with the older models. No offense. But anyways, yeah, so that's the BMW i8. Next up, in vehicles that they have added, the final vehicle that they have added, way up here, costing $980 million. The final vehicle before you get into the trillions, it is the Bugatti Bolide. And they also did a really good job with making this vehicle model. Oh, I didn't add the rocket booster. I guess it doesn't really need one. This Bugatti is really fast. As you'd probably expect. Now, generally, I don't really like supercars. I mean, sports cars are nice. I mean, drift cars are nice. But, I mean, supercars, it's just like, I'm not going to spend $3 billion, not $3 billion. I'm not going to spend $3 million on a Bugatti Chiron. I mean, if you understand what I'm saying. It's just kind of like, yes, it's fast, but I mean, why do I need to go that fast? I mean, if you're on a racetrack, if you're going to actually use it for racing, but owning it just to have it, I would probably never do that. It's like kind of a waste of money, in my opinion. If you enjoy getting expensive cars, you do that, you enjoy what you want to enjoy. But I would personally, if I had unlimited money, even if I had unlimited money, I would still not buy it. You know, I would definitely not buy a Lamborghini or Bugatti or anything. I just don't need it, you know? But anyways, they did a really good job on this, and I actually quite like the look of this vehicle, especially compared to the other Bugattis in game. They look okay, but this one, I don't know what it is. I like it. These wheels too. These wheels, I think, are specific to this vehicle only. But it would be cool if you could add these rims to other vehicles. Maybe you could get that for Roblox. That would be cool. But still, I mean, I feel like I hope if one of the what are they called? The developers of Car Crashers 2 is watching this. I usually say this in every video because I always have something to say to them. But if one of the developers of Car Crashers 2 is watching this, please make these wheels available on other cars. Even if it's for Roblox, I'll buy it. Because I really like these wheels. I mean, just imagine these, like fully pimped out, right? You just take these and put them on a Chevy Impala. Yeah, I would do that, for sure. Okay, well that's the Bugatti, what is it, Bolide? I forgot, there's too many Bugattis. So that's the final vehicle that Bugatti Bolide. That's the final vehicle that they have added in this update. Next up, they have upgraded the physics of vehicle PvP, player versus player, crashes. You can now push vehicles off edges by driving against them and more. So, I'm going to go ahead and put up a clip on screen right now. So you can see in that clip, how, like, the old physics, like, you can hit somebody, and it would, like, glitch out, and, like, it wouldn't, like, for example, a very heavy vehicle would, like, barely push a very light vehicle. Like, for example, like, let's just say this car, the Bugatti Chiron. Like, you could have the NUKE truck, you know, all 66 tons of it, come and run into this thing, this little thing, like, that weighs only like 1 ton, 2 tons, right? And it would barely push it, and just make the NUKE truck come to a complete stop. But now with the new physics, it's a little bit more realistic. Next up, they have added a search and filter options to the dealership, which is a really good thing. I'm really happy with this. So you can, like, for example, like, I'd go to, like, find a specific vehicle and then scroll through, and then I'd just miss it, and then I have to go back, and I can't find it. Now, you can search through. I'm not even sure how many different vehicles there are in Car Crushers 2, but there's a lot of them. And now, let's just say I want to get and spawn in a Toyota Supra. Before I had to scroll through and then find it, and then, oh wait, maybe I passed and I have to scroll back and hit it. Now, all I have to do, Toyota, and it'll show all the Toyotas that they have in game. To be a little bit more specific, Supra. Whoop, why? Supra. Hold on. There you go. I typed it in wrong. See, there it is. Filters. And there's also a filter option, which I probably won't be using too often. I'll just, be searching up what vehicle I want to drive. But there's also filters here. Vehicle type, compact, pickup truck, SUV, hatchback, sedan, or coupe, and, brand, and so on here. And I'm happy that that is, especially the search option, because I want to drive the Honda Civic. I mean, I'm kind of used to where vehicles are in the list now, now that I've been playing this game for like 2 years now. But either way, let's just say I'm all the way over here, and I want to drive the Honda Civic hatchback. All I have to do is go up here, type in Honda. Darn it! There. Me when I'm trying to type fast, doesn't work out too well. There it is. There you go. So, I'm very happy that they have added this. I've already used this, and like, I've only been playing this since the update came out for the past like 3 days now, and I've used this so much. I'm very happy that they've added this. Thank you. Thank you for adding this. This is a really big deal to me. Okay, next up, they have added new engines to 11 vehicles that still had the old ones, such as new W16 engines for Bugattis. Now, in the last update, oh, by the way, I'll just say the next 2 things on the list. Added new interiors to 7 vehicles that still had the old ones, and added interior customization to 22 vehicles that didn't have it previously. Now, in the last update, they remodeled the interiors and engines of most vehicles, but there's still quite a few vehicles that they didn't get to, because they couldn't get to all the vehicles in the game, since there's so many vehicles in the game in just one update. So they remodeled the engine models and the interior models for some vehicles that they didn't get to in the last update. Same with interior customization. There's so many vehicles in the game that they couldn't get to it. They couldn't get to adding interior customization to all vehicles in the last update, so they added interior customization to 22 vehicles that didn't have it, that they didn't get to in the last update. Next up, optimize server performance when a vehicle spawns by about 2 times. Will reduce the probability of vehicles glitching through the ground on spawn. So what would happen with like bigger vehicles, let's just say the NUKE truck here, and this happened a lot for me, right? I go and spawn it, even smaller vehicles than this. So it will reduce the probability of vehicles glitching through the ground on spawn. Now what would happen was even vehicles that were smaller than this, like the school bus, they would glitch through the ground, and that's a glitch, of course. They're not meant to do that, but the vehicle would be too big, and it would end up glitching through the ground, which is not a good thing because then you can't drive the vehicle at all around the map because it's stuck under the ground. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any footage of this. If I do have like a screenshot or something, then I'll send it to Matic and have him put it up on screen right now. But now it's reduced. That probability of that happening is reduced by about 2 times. Okay, next up, they have removed the Christmas decorations from around the map, which they added in the last update, and you can see there's no more Christmas decorations around the map or in the lobby. You can see no more Christmas trees, because it's not really Christmas anymore, of course. But it is still a snowy, icy map, which I'm happy about, because I can drive around on the ice. It's very fun slipping around on the ice. Okay, next up, they have made the Avanta TS3500 truck bigger. Let me go ahead and search that up. Nice using this search feature. Yeah, Avanta. Okay, I was spelling that right. This, right here. Okay, clear all filters. Okay, there. Spawn. So this vehicle, they made bigger. Not sure how much bigger, but I can definitely tell a difference. Especially from what it used to be. It used to be a lot smaller, especially for a semi-truck with a trailer. Okay, next up, they have made the boulder power-up in Derby arenas more responsive, which is less lag after pressing. So basically, what would happen is in Car Crushers 2 Derby arenas, there would be this feature-based. There's like around the map, there's power-ups that you can get, and if you go and touch them with your vehicle, then you get the power-up. So what you can do is one of the power-ups is a boulder, and so you'll aim the front of your vehicle at the person you're trying to hit, and then you'll press Q to enable the boulder, the power-up, and it'll basically shoot a boulder at them, right? But what would happen is you'd press it, and it'd be like 2 seconds before the boulder actually fired, and by that time your target would already be out of the way of the boulder's path. So they have reduced lag with that. So now when you press Q, it should shoot pretty much immediately. Hopefully actually immediately. Not pretty much immediately, it should shoot immediately. Okay, next up, they have fixed electric vehicles displaying more than one forward gear available. Now you should know that engines, like vehicles with engines, they have gears. They don't all have the same amount of gears, but they have gears like this. Now, electric vehicles, on the other hand, they don't have gears because they don't need it. It would just be inefficient because electric motors can spin pretty much as fast as they want to. Not as fast as they want to, but they can spin, fast enough to the point where it would be inefficient to have gears. So that would be a glitch sort of thing in Car Crushers 2. Some electric vehicles would unintentionally have gears, which of course is not intentional. So now all electric vehicles only have one gear and no other forward gears. Of course they'll have reverse, but no other forward gears besides one. And the final thing, I'm actually going to get my Chevy Impala, which is the vehicle that I drive around most in Car Crushers 2, probably. I don't know why, it's just my favorite. They should remodel, excuse me. They should remodel this. Maybe take this same specific model and just like remodel it, put more detail into it. Or maybe they could model it so that it's the 1967 Chevy Impala from the show with 15 seasons now, I think, Supernatural, which I watched the whole thing. I highly suggest it. Anyways, Matic will also put a picture of that up on screen right now. But this is, I think, the 1965 model of the Chevy Impala. Maybe they could remodel it, or they could model it so that it's the 1967 version. Whatever you do, either keep it the 1965 model, which I think this is, or the 1967 model. Not that 90s one. Okay, but anyways, that was pointless. I didn't really need to mention that. But anyways, the final thing that they've added with this update, they have fixed vehicles sometimes taking damage after teleporting back to a race checkpoint. So I can't really demonstrate this unless I have more people. But if go outside row 1 to the racetrack here. They have recently, I think in update 26 maybe? I forgot. I think 25, update 25, update 26. So I think update 25. I don't know. But they have, in the past few updates, one of the past few updates, they've added this racing thing here to the racetrack, like actual races here. And if you enter a race, you need more than one person. What'll happen is, like, it'll count down from 3 or 10 or whatever it is. It'll count down and you'll go. Now, each one of these flags is a checkpoint. Now, you have to go in between each one of these for it to count. So you can't just, like, go all the way over there and then, you know, go back through the finish line. You can't just go around the pole over there, you know, and complete the race. You actually have to go through these checkpoints. Now, if you go past a checkpoint like this and you miss it, I think you have like 10 seconds to go back and then go back through the checkpoint before it teleports you right here, right? So it'll teleport you back here, and of course this slows you down a little bit more than it would be just going back through yourself, because you know, it takes 10 seconds for it to count down and teleport you back. Also, because when you're teleported back, you're at 0 miles an hour, so you have to speed up again. But also, what would happen was sometimes randomly, like, the vehicle would take damage accidentally. Like, it would glitch and, like, the vehicle would take damage after it was teleported, which is unintentional, but they have fixed, but they have fixed that now, so that no longer happens. And so that is the final thing that they've added with update 20, what is it, update 28? Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out. I'm glad that they added the NUKE truck, but, yeah, by the way, about the NUKE truck, it took me so long, I don't know if I made this joke yet, but it took me so long to grind from like $70 trillion, which I previously had, up to $100 trillion to get the NUKE truck for this video. I'm kidding, I just bought it with Robux. It cost me like 1,500 Robux, but that's because I haven't played Roblox in like a month. Before this, I was just playing Minecraft, so I had like a bunch of Robux from Premium, Roblox Premium stacking up. So I just had a bunch of extra spare Robux, and I'm like, why not? I'll just buy it rather than actually grinding for it, which is what I should have done and saved Robux, but whatever. There's your free money at Panwells, or the other developers of Car Crushers too. Anyways, that's besides the point. I think I might have made that joke before. I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. I didn't really need to make that joke. But anyways, okay. I've gone on for way too long now. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you out. Definitely can't wait for the next update. Always interesting to see what they add for new updates. But anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this video helped you out. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video when I upload one. And as always, have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video, everybody. Goodbye.